There are certain background that we need to know about situation in Africa. Number one, we have about 1.3 billion people, and number two, 55 countries, many of them very small. And unfortunately, we are occupying 20% of the earth's surface, yet, just as the former speaker said, we are just merely contributing 2.4% of the global GDP. And in fact, our trade contribution to the global trade is even less than 3%. So we see, and 41% or even more of Africans are living below the poverty line of $1.90. This is the problem we find ourselves. And two presidents talk when the issue of African continental free trade started. The president of Kenya, that it doesn't make sense that we trade with Asia, we trade with China, that's in Asia, we trade with European countries, our former colonial master, we trade with America. But so difficult to trade with ourselves. What is happening?
Question, Prof. Just a moment, Prof. So that we can make this discussion useful to the authorities, we know that there are so many issues to resolve and so many problems and all, and then you have begun by citing some of the good things about this whole idea. But then why are some people, cautious?
Well, there is need for caution in everything, every step we take in life, particularly when it involves international treaty, because there's a principle in international law that says pacta sunt servanda. What is pacta sunt servanda? It means whatever you agreed upon must be obeyed. So there is need for caution. But what we are saying is that why should we not be interested in trading among ourselves? And and the journey is not just now. It has been long. The first important meeting was held in Lagos Plan of Action in 1980, that put 6 steps to get this thing done. Afterwards, a decade later, the African Economic Treaty was finalized in Abuja. So it is not now. And in each of these steps, there are procedures. It's only in 2012 that there was a renewed effort to be able to get this done, which led to African Continental Free Trade Area that started negotiation 2015. There is need to be conscious, and that is why Nigeria has been very conscious, while others were signing the agreement on the 21st of March 2018, right? And then later on the 7th of July last year, the president signed that we are going to be part of it, but he set up National Action Committee to be able to look at every area where Nigeria thinks that this thing we need to exercise caution. So we have exercised enough caution. As I'm speaking to you now, even without African Continental Free Trade Area, we have a lot of companies in Nigeria that have affiliates all over Africa, right? But they are operating without all the provisions which African Continental will give them. So these companies like Dangote, like UBA, like Guarantee Trust Bank, they'll be better off when there is an environment that gives them a better opportunity than the one they are operating in.